Hello, good day. So today we'll be speaking about, we'll be showing things on the SQL or Oracle application. Today we'll be covering inserting and removing rows, amending rows, generating reports from queries, adding and removing users, and logging in as a different user. So let's get started. I'm gonna go get to my Oracle application. So let me sign in. Uh, Give me a second. Oops, that's the wrong password. There you go. So to access the application, what we have to do, we have to get to App Builder, and then we're going to run the application that we wish to run. You can see here I have two applications, but this one today I'm going to run the one that has my name after it. So we're going to click Run. Well, it should bring up a next pop-up, and then it asks you to log in as which user you want to log in. So I'll be logging in as an administrator user. So that will be my password, naturally. So here we are. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get straight into inserting and removing rows. So to insert and remove rows, you have to do, basically you have to find which row you want to add and remove, or which table you want to do that within, I should say. So today I want to do this within the, let's say for instance, I want to do that at the customers table, because customers always have some sort of update, or you know what, more I'll just go for the rentals table. So we have the different cars here. So basically, let's say for instance, we want to add a new row, the reason why we want to add a new row is because we have a new car and we want to rent this new car out as well, but it's not yet in our database. So the new car here, the new car will need a license plate number to be recognized by. We need a make, model, number of doors, color, fuel type, last service date, and payment class and year. So to add a new row, well, I know you can see it right here. It says it's there, big and bold. So you just click that. The user will just click that. The one with the permissions to add rows, they just click that, and then they will need to enter a license plate number. But this license plate number specifically cannot be the same as the any one in here. So if I try to enter the license plate, it won't actually let me show it, but I'm gonna enter it. LM655AU. If I do that and then I click save, it will say duplicate identity. And that the reason why it says that is because I'm trying to add something there, and it already exists. That license plate number already exists for another car, so it's gonna give me the error duplicate identity. I won't add it. Instead, it will change it and do like something like T1000. So now the next thing we're gonna do. So I'm gonna just follow on and just add a new row now. Since we already know that we can add duplicates now, the only duplicate we can add is like something like these. The reason why we can do duplicates here is because it's not a primary key identity. So primary keys, and well, you should know what the primary keys are by now. So LM, so we're gonna be putting LM. No, for instance, to make it easier, because there's so many that says LM, we're gonna just put, the car says LN63 space 122. Yeah. So there we go. We're gonna put, let's say maybe we want to add a new Audi AUDI. What model? A8, and we're gonna look for which number of doors. So specifically, you don't have to follow this. This is the reason why it does that is because of the precision or scale. I'm not sure which one causes it to do that, but yeah. So there's also, maybe let's say we want to add it to be a 4 door. So we're gonna put 4.0, or maybe just 4. See, it automatically just puts 4.0, even though I put 4 right there. So Sorry about my dogs in the background. See? So wait, I want to show that I'm putting 4. So it's just 4 there. Click here and then it just automatically changes to 4.0. So for instance, now I want to say this car is yellow. We don't have any yellow cars here, so I'm just gonna put yellow. So we got in a new yellow car for the person who likes yellow. So let me fix that. And this car now, it will be the only, let's say, I don't know about any electric A8s, but we need an electric car because we're going green in it. So we're gonna get electric cars. Last service, the last service was from the date from the manufacturer, and only the manufacturer can service an electric car because of, well, sometimes it's like that, like Tesla. But anyhow, so we're gonna do, let's say, the 13th of May, 2021, and then it's gonna show there 5/1/3/2021. The payment class will be L. No, no, the L payment card is not. Let's just put A, and the year is 2021. So we've done that, and here's a new car. It's gonna be there, save, and that's how you add a new row. So let's check in the database now that this new row has been added. Let me give it a little, I want to give it a refresh and check that the car is actually there. So LN63122, there is a car, Audi A8, yellow, electric, and 2021, everything is there. So now let's go back to the database and see what it looks like in there to see that it's actually added. So now we're going to go into the rental cars column. I mean, not column, but the table. And then we're going to look at the data within it. Or actually, you know what? I'm going to just do it by SQL. Make it much, So select star from rental underscore cars. So let's run that. And here we have all the information about all the cars that we have within the database. And now we're going to be looking for LN63122. There we go. Audi A8, 4 yellow electric. And there we go. That's all our information. So it's here, it's represented. It has been added to the database within the SQL code as well. Once we make any edits within the rentals table on the application side, it will also affect everything on the SQL side of the database. So now let's get into removing rows. So the way we remove rows is quite simple. We're just going to click, edit. So we get into that edit mode, and then we're going to go straight directly for the one that we just added. So we want to remove that one because there's no such thing as an A8 with electric fuel type. So someone probably made that mistake. So we're gonna just remove that car, or we sold the car and we don't need that car anymore in our database. So we're gonna just click here on this drop down menu, and here we will see delete row. So that's the way we're gonna delete rows from the application. Once you click that, it will show lines through it, and that would mean that it's pending to remove. Until we click the save button, it will not remove it from the database. So we're gonna click the save button, and there we go. Now let's go refresh. So I'm gonna refresh that page and see if it changes. So we're looking for LN63122. Don't see any LN63122. No yellow in here. There's no yellow in there, so we know it's gone. So now let's go and check the SQL command once again. Let's run it once again, and we're gonna see that SQL side has also changed, and there is no LN63. Nope, there's no LN63 and no yellow. So we're gonna just look for yellow in here. So there's nothing identifying an Audi A8 in here. So it's also reflected again, like I said. So that concludes the inserting and removal of rows.